Third time's the charm. Tell me third time's the charm. Is third time the charm? Are we back in service here? How's it working now? Is it okay? Any luck with the stream? Oh, brutal. Trying to make a simple point, do a simple vid, and the lag is terrible. What point did I get to? Did you guys see me put this in? Did you see this is the hhkb, but it's snug going into the Poker 3 bag? Okay. This, again, I'm just going to show it one last time here. Hopefully it won't start stuttering. This is just a snug fit going into the Poker 3 bag. You see, it's not easy and smooth. It's a little bit snug. And there at the end, that key is already depressed. It's because it's down at the bottom there like that, it's already pressed down. So you know that at least one of the domes is compressed. Now, if you were to go instead and put the Poker 3 into the hhkb sleeve, you can see there's a little bit of space around it, but really there's no problem. You know, it's still a nice fit. Here, let me show you maybe down the barrel here. I wonder if that'll show up. So this is the hhkb sleeve with the poker inside of it. I'm just going to adjust this camera so you guys can have a look down the barrel here. Here, I'm going to switch to my action cam. You can see the Poker 3 is inside. I mean, how well can you see that? Oh, it's black with black stuff around it. This isn't a great demonstration. If only I'd brought home my white one, my blue one rather. But I mean, it fits in there. It's not the worst. It's not a bad fit. What I'm saying is, if you're only going to get one sleeve, you should get one designed for the hhkb. If you're going to do the hhkb, if you're ever going to carry an hhkb, that's really the sleeve that you should be getting. And of course, the hhkb sleeves come in all the same colors as everything else, as opposed to the poker sleeves. Oh, sorry, the poker sleeves also come in every size available. I'm just going to... all colors. And I'm just going to line these two up so you can see exactly the sizing difference. Nice and flat on that side. That's the difference. Now, to us, that difference is huge. To us, that difference is the difference between having a sleeve that fits perfectly for your keyboard and a sleeve that generally fits your keyboard. That's why we have two different sizes for the two different boards. That's why there's two different ones. I can't speak. I know your question was partly about one of the other guy's sleeves. I think his name is Dummy Tim. Um, I've never owned one of his sleeves, so I can't tell you. What I can tell you is all about these sleeves. I think I did my best here to answer about the two different sizes, the poker versus the hhkb. If you have an hhkb, just get the hhkb size. I mean, it's totally not like a crazy fit for this. It's still a nice fit for your poker. It's just a little bit looser than the more tailored, like all the other sleeves fit keyboards more like this one does. Now, so you know, even though this is a complete trade secret, Steph has worked out a formula so that when you give her your custom board size, she knows exactly what size sleeve to make in order for it to be a perfect tailored fit. So that's why we do what we do. The difference between the hhkb and the Poker 3, I'll just show you again. It's minimal, you know, it's not a big difference. It's not the sort of difference everybody would notice, but it's a big enough difference that we decided not to have a 60% sleeve, but instead to have a Poker 3 sleeve and an hhkb sleeve. Make sense? Got any other questions? Again, all of our sleeves come with their waterproof material on the outside. We use a plastic toggle. We use a plastic toggle so that the metal, we never use a metal toggle because we don't want that to scratch either the plastic or the metal. We never want any metal to come in contact with your board. We use American-made 550 paracord, 7-strand internal core, because it's the best. Let me just show you a sample of this material, what it looks like. So when we say it's spill proof, what we're really saying is that the other side is actually lined with a PVC coating. This PVC coating, you can actually see it here because you can't see the pattern very well through it. You can because I'm shining a bright light on it. But what that is like a plasticized coating. So even though the outside could get wet, like if I poured water on this, the material would appear wet. It would never actually get through to the keyboard because there's a plastic layer in between. The reason that it's spill proof and not waterproof is we don't have tape seams. So if you were to take this and submerge it in water, you'd find that water would be able to leak through. But for any application like riding your bike home in the rain or whatever, what we suggest is that you put it in your backpack upside down. Sorry, I'm having a difficult time showing upside down, but upside down so that the closed edge is at the top. That way the keyboard, the water will run down along the outside of the bag and it'll never, enter the sleeve in any way. I know this trick because I've done it more than once. More than once. So that's, I'm just picking on the tartan hhkb, but if there's anything else you want to know about any of the different sleeves. Sorry about the stuttering at the start. Man, that's a pain in the butt. And the muted audio. Ooh, a bit of bad luck for me. I'm having real problems with Windows. I think Windows sucks. Every time I leave the computer alone for an hour, it's updating something. Every time I try to go back to settings, it's insane. Anyways. I need to do a proper video to explain these differences. I just thought I would jump on and do a really quick demonstration just to show you the size difference between the two. But I really do need to do a proper session video where it's edited and the audio works. But do you guys have any other questions about one-up sleeves or any of the other products on our website? I mean, I'm here. We can chat about it. I really wanted to show Brutal Sheep the differences. I don't know that I did though in the end. In the end, I created a live stream that didn't work very well. Pete, when do the USB-C kits come in? That's a great question. So We've hesitated on those, and I'll tell you why. Right now, the cost of the USB-C component is extremely expensive, like $20 per piece. It's only that price because of the extreme high demand at the moment because it's brand new. As more of the factories start pumping them out, we're more likely to get them in the future. Oh yeah, the Poker 3 sleeves come in teal color, but it doesn't come that color in the hhkb. That is a stocking problem. That's not that those don't come in those sizes. If there are any sizes that you like, just let us know what those sizes are and the color, and we'll make you a custom one. There's no extra charge for customs. They just take a day or two extra for Steph to make it. We have the teal. No, that's not it. Where's the teal?
Top left.
Yeah, we have.
Sorry, right.
Yeah. Oh, this one.
Yeah.
This is the poker teal sleeve, and we don't have one in hhkb. Is that what you're saying?
I can't see your sleeve right in front of them.
No, that's a Leopold sleeve that we have in teal as well. But no, you're right. We don't have one in hhkb. Just let us know and let us know that that's what you want, and Steph will sort you out.
I'm always trying to restock, but we'll put yours to the top of the list.
Yo, Pete, how would you feel about a super short custom cable to go from my hhkb to my Surface Pro 4? Like about that long? That I'm making a super short one shortly. Soon. So technically, I can order the size in any color as long as they're on your website. Yep. If you go to Miscellaneous on our website, you can see all the different color options available.
I think navy's missing because I haven't put it up yet. But navy is available.
I'm going to do that selfie.
Oh, yeah, but I'm behind now, too.
Yeah.
That's pretty bad.
And it's the end of the day.
Yeah, exactly.
But I'm drinking water. And this is a laggy camera. I'm going to fix this, too. Maybe we don't need to do this. Maybe you don't need to see my funny haircut.
$5 to $6, and we could do a half foot.
Yeah, we can do a half foot for you. Yeah, so there's a formula. You look like a cool dude. I definitely do not look like a cool dude. There's a formula to figure out about the coil. What is it? It's 2 inches for every.
No, I just looked on the. No, it was something like 7 feet makes 1 foot or something like that, or 6 feet makes 1 foot coil.
I don't think that's true.
I don't know. We haven't tried a coiled cable. That's your next.
No, yeah, I haven't done a coiled cable as yet. Would you do a video on coiling?
I've asked her to do that several times.
You
guys keep asking too.
That is by far the most requested.
So you need to listen to your.
I know it's by far the most requested, but I'm also the most nervous about it because I know that I'm going to screw it up. Like,
but
you know,
can show them how to fix
I know. It's just like 2 inches for every 1/4 inch of cable. I think that's about right. So I want to. I'll show you the Tech Matter cable. Tech Matter sent us a cable for Christmas, and then it was loosely coiled, so I reverse coiled it, and you can see I've made it quite a nice tight coil. But I also screwed up a part of it, and so I tried unwinding it to see how it was wound and if I could wind more of it, and I ended up screwing up his cable a little bit. This was a Christmas present to us, so I don't feel that bad that I've screwed it up. It's my own screw up, and I did it. I'm just embarrassed to do it in a live stream because I'm worried that I'm going to screw it up in front of you guys. But yeah, I mean, and now Tech Matter has started doing his own coils. We don't have any more of those. Yeah, we don't have any of those in stock at the minute. But can I just show you one of Tech Matter's cables that's the bomb? It's so good, this cable. And I know it's extremely expensive, but my God, these cables that he's doing, the metal, This is copper. I don't know if you can see how cool that is. That it's metal. Like it's not like plastic that looks like metal. It's like I'm going to action cam. It's actually where is it? It's actually copper. These cables are so cool. Oh, that's funny. You can see. I don't know if you guys know that. This is where we also measure stuff along here. This is just taped to my bench. Funny. Not like you to screw up during every single stream or anything. Stop it, man. I don't know if you can coil the metal. I don't know that you can. The thing that you're actually coiling is the rubber inside. So I don't actually know if you can. I'm not sure. That is a great question. And uh, that's a great question. And you're asking a colorblind guy.
What's
Uh, the question is, I've gone through the colors, and the gray space and the evergreen seem pretty similar.
Oh, no.
No, they're not. But to me, because I'm colorblind, yeah, they actually are. Do we have an evergreen?
Yeah, we do in the poker.
Evergreen in an hhkb. I'm going to put this poker one back.
I don't know if that light's going to help any.
Versus a gray one.
No.
No, that's not gray.
Bottom left. Yeah.
This one?
One's definitely green and one's definitely gray. And the evergreen is much darker than the gray space. In the shadows, I tend to grab the evergreen closer to it, looking for black, actually.
I'm actually colorblind, so to me they both look gray, but oh, the new Pi. Okay, down to the real biz. Tell us your thoughts on the Raspberry Pi 3. It's exactly what I've been asking for. I think that they've been watching my streams. I think that Eben has actually been watching my streams. I think that he watches my videos, and I think that he sits there and he goes, boy, Pete wouldn't be happy unless he got one of those with Wi-Fi and Bluetooth built in, because I have been asking for it for so long. But there's other things I want too. I want faster Ethernet so that it's a worthwhile NAS, because I changed my Pi away from the NAS. I went to a Banana Pi recently because it's faster. So yeah, I'm super excited about this new Pi. I think it's going to be amazing. Super excited about it. Like bananas. But I couldn't order one. Everywhere I went, they were sold out. Adafruit sold out. Element 14 sold out. Um, Micro Center not available. So I just bought another Pi Zero the other day. You know what's funny though? Can I just have a little moan with you guys here? He, when he started out with Raspberry Pis, even Upton said he wasn't going to release them too frequently because it would confuse the audience. And here I am for the first time getting my hands on a Raspberry Pi Zero, and a week later, a new Raspberry Pi 3 comes out. It's insane. It's like you're almost, fighting with it. You're almost fighting the curve of it to try to get ahead of the Pi game, when really the beauty of the Pis is that you can run Linux on a very simple device and do all sorts of cool projects. Anyways, yeah, they're so different, but and then the Raspberry Pi 3 really is the Raspberry Pi 2 Plus. Again, I mean, I'm just an advertising guy who's just like a little bit surprised by the choices that they're making. But that's okay. Like, I think that their product is revolutionary, and they're amazed at its popularity, so it's not that surprising. It's not that surprising that they're making what I would say are like slight errors. hhkb. So you know, I know you guys can't see it, but so you know, we have a whole shelf of stock of these sleeves. And these two are still brand new sleeves. Just pulled out for the demo. Do you guys have any other questions about the hhkb versus the Poker 3 60% style? Sil, I know you were looking through the website and you had a whole bunch of questions. If there's anything more, like don't worry, we're around for it. Well, you know, Doug W, I actually have a Raspberry Pi uh, as my HTPC, as my streamer for the what's it called, OSMC, and it's fantastic. I mean, it definitely is definitely streaming 1080p videos off of my server, so it's powerful. Evergreen, sorry, I just put them away. Uh, Evergreen, Evergreen is like it's like a dark forest green, and the gray is, yeah, it's like a gunmetal gray. I'm just pulling them back out again. Again, it's hard to do because I have like such a yellow light. But as Steph says, you know, when she reaches for them in low light, this one comes out more black, whereas this one is definitely more gray. Do they look very similar? Again, I'm colorblind.
They look different to me.
Okay.
The website photos are not. They're me taking photos, so they're not perfect. So that's fair.
But hey, if you don't mind waiting a day or two, you should get a custom. That's my humble opinion. I'm sorry, do you want me to leave them out? Do you want me to leave them on the desk? I can leave them there. Doug W, can I ask you a question? How is it? Yeah, you know, it was totally borked in desktop mode, and that's because it had trouble dealing with a browser and YouTube. But if you just stream YouTube, it works. Yep, I'm kind of leaning towards the teal. It's not a bad call whatsoever. Let me see where my teal is. There's the teal. Doug W, how are you in all of the streams? Do you just have my tab like open? Yeah, whatever. Oh, do we have any examples of our patching service?
No. We have patches.
We have patches. One guy, can't remember who it was. Can you show off that Orion patch?
It's not on anything yet.
That's okay. Show it off.
It's just there on the corner of my desk.
Sorry, I just need to put these sleeves away so we don't screw it up. hhkb. All the shelves are labeled. Stuff's so organized. For Otaku, dude, we're not going to be on for long. I'm just here to just do a quick explanation about different size one-up sleeves. That's really all I'm doing. That's the teal. I just wanted to show off this patching service thing that we're doing.
There's
Which color?
Here, he's an American flag, or we've got a cherry somewhere.
Yeah. He's not gonna. He's in. We have this Orion patch that we're gonna put onto his sleeve. This was custom ordered by one of our customers, and it is beautiful. What's he putting it on, Steph? He's putting it on navy. I don't think we have a navy sleeve, do we?
You do a poker right in the middle.
This one. So he's gonna get this set up. But of course, these need to be put on before they're built.
Yeah, it's a custom sleeve.
That's gonna be stunning. But what we also have, I'll keep this navy one out.
We find cool patches every once in a while ourselves that we like, and we'll do like a custom series. So we had the Killer Cherries a little while ago, and we've got a couple more patches. So you'll see them pop up in the limited edition section at some point in the future. Unless you request one, we can put one in any color. And that's just a small extra charge, so just get in touch with us.
I can't decide between raindrop, B-side blue, or teal. Dude, you are talking my language here. I have the exact same problem. Brotaku, can I just say, it's still amazing that you went to Robotics Nationals, even if you aren't going to Worlds.
Did you have fun? Was it good?
I think Raindrop is probably my current favorite, even though I have a B-sod. That's Raindrop.
And the navy's not on the website, so it's kind of, and it's going to be even more fun to try and photograph. It actually looks really good with the killer cherries.
What, that and this?
What? No, I like it on the navy.
On the Navy, yeah.
Raindrop, yeah.
Yeah, raindrops.
Is a nice color. Really
Can I make a suggestion though? For an extra couple of bucks, I don't know how much it is off the top of my head. Steph will tell me, but you can get white paracord and a white toggle, and that looks really cool too. But it is a few extra bucks, but it's pretty damn cool. The raindrop is it's probably my favorite color at the moment because I don't get to have nice sleeves. I always have weird sleeves. It was fun, but it was pretty much a 4-day sugar and caffeine high. So I crashed hard yesterday.
Oh.
Well, that's awesome though, dude. Honestly, I mean,
super cool.
it's super cool. You're the only person I know who's been to a Robotics Nationals. So, teal poker. Gotta put this back in the poker. The other one that's cool, by the way, just to throw you for a loop, are these linear liberations. They're cool. That's just pattern. It's not put on.
Okay.
That's the fabric that's like that. It's just like a racing stripe. I just think it's cool. I have this dream of owning a Corvette that has a racing stripe like that down it. Anyway. Apparently, my super controversial Otaku Kibodo PBT DSA keycaps arrived this week from Mastrop. That sounds cool. Why is it controversial? Oh no, it's telling me I've got 179 drop frames. This is not good. I need to sort this out. Like properly.
You do every time, and every time you come back, it's screwed up again.
I just need to sort it properly. I know, but this time the problem is the Wi-Fi card. It's not the right one. It's connecting to both. I need to sort this out. And you can see I'm all ready to build another keyboard here. I'm going to build this into this Poker 3 base. This was actually a Christmas present from a Secret Santa. This plate and this bottom I got on Mech Market. It actually has the Poker 3 thing in the back, which I'm gonna like hot up. But yeah. Oh, they had the Japanese flags on it or something. Yeah, the rising sun. Yeah. Yeah, the rising sun. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know. That is controversial. Well, I don't know the right answer either. You can see here's a black keyboard and here's a black keyboard, but the one with the white keycaps is the one that I use every day. It's at work, so I think that tells you how I vote. Yeah, Bertaki, that's cool. We'll see you another time. I'm super tired too. It's 10 minutes to midnight here. I'm gonna have to go to bed in a hurry. But if you guys have any other questions, now that I'm here and now that the stream is kind of sort of working, I'm more than happy to answer any questions. It's 1 p.m. Can we see more of the metallic cables? You're damn right. Okay, so this one is copper, and this one is the other one, I think. This one's brass. This one's also brass. So there's two different colors of them. Can you see that? So one's like orange that would look wicked with a carbon set, and the other's gold, which would look insane with a black or white set. They're mega expensive, but there's a reason they're mega expensive, because they're super hard to get your hands on that outer. And that's why. I've just seen them on the site, but I don't think the photos do them justice. You know, yeah, they are hard to photograph, and I don't think that we probably didn't use our new camera to do it. So here, let me cut to the action cam again. I'll just move these to the back. I'll put these two right up at the front here. I mean, they're so slick. Oh, and by the way, guys, yeah, I'm gonna action cam in just 1 sec. By the way, we're running low on Frosty Flakes, so if you're thinking about getting a Frosty Flakes, get one. And it is, even here, it's hard to see. But like, to me, that's an end game cable. Like, once you buy that, you probably don't need anything else. And what are you gonna do? Oh yeah, I got one that has, rope in it. I feel awful about it. I so badly want one. Yeah, they are pretty special. They are definitely pretty special. Cool. And so my next project, I've changed this to 67 gram springs as MX Clears here, but I'm gonna change that to 62 gram springs, and I've got some lube. I'm gonna lube those up, and I've got some openers. That's my next project. I'm not having a live stream this weekend because I'm going to be in Chicago at the Home Trade Fair. So is that what it is? The Home Trade Fair? Home and Housewares. And so I'm going to go find some cool tech there. See what I can film, capture for you guys. Again, really sorry about the start of this stream when everything was dropping all the time. I just gotta get a long-term fix for this. But thanks for sticking it out with me. What more can I possibly tell you? I don't know. I don't know. Enough? Do you want to see these more? Do you want to see more of it? Do you want to see more? Do you want me to talk more about why Tech Matter is the best? I mean, I make cables and I cannot get close to his quality. He is insane. He's like properly insane. You know, you wonder why he like, you know, all these other guys do, you know, they knock out like 50 cables at a time, and Takamata will send us like, after 8 weeks, he'll send us like 4. It's because he's insane. You can't see the quality, but it's, he sent us his rejects as like gifts. Like, oh, don't worry about it, guys. You just keep hold of those because they're not good enough to sell. And like, I'm examining it, and it's better than any cable I've ever made. There's like one little scratch on one side of the thing, and that's why he charges insane amounts for his cables.
Not insane amounts.
No, they're not insane amounts, but you can buy less expensive ones from other people.
Yeah, but it's value for money.
Yeah, I know.
And quality
And you can't get that elsewhere, and that's why people spend insane amounts of money on things like the hhkb. No problem. Still, these fire escape darker red or more like a standard red? I think it's more like a standard red. It's like RGB R red. It's just we called it fire escape just because we were looking for words that had clever use of key names in it. So obviously having escape in it. This is wrong. I'm looking at this.
it's red.
Yeah, it's red, but looking at it through my computer monitor, it's coming across like a very funny.
It's a bright red. It's not a burgundy or a cherry red at all.
Yeah, it's a hot red.
Bright.
It's full R. It's 255, if you know what I'm saying. If you're a geek, I think you'll know what I'm saying. It's 255. As opposed to a burgundy, which is more wine colored.
Yeah.
I don't know if we have any of those in a minute.
I can't see. You're still in the way. Oh, use a hangy thing.
Where?
Cable bag. It's third one back on the shorts.
Third one back on the shorts. So this is.
That's a burgundy. I don't want that.
This is burgundy. And that's, yeah. That's like a 220 40. But yeah. If you want red, that's red. If you want burgundy, that's burgundy. Can I have the other one back? Guys, I've just messed up so much stock. Stuff's gonna be like. And then as red as that one is red, this one, the B sod is like is blue. It's a 255 blue. If that makes sense. And what we don't have is a. Oh well, we do have yellow, right?
Yep.
We call this man with the yellow hat. This is 255 yellow. Cool. Do you guys have a gray poker sleeve?
That's an olive yellow. Yeah. The one right in the middle.
No, it's olive. No, we don't have one in stock. So if you'd like one, you'll have to email oneupkeyboards@gmail.com, and we'll custom make you one. And so, you know, just to remember, custom sleeves don't cost any extra. They just take an extra couple of days for them to be made. Okay, I'm off to bed. Thanks again, guys. Awesome, Doug W. You're always welcome to come stop by. Love having you in the streams. I don't know how the heck you do it yet, but we'll catch you next time. Yeah, Woody. So you know, just because you can't see it on the website doesn't mean we can't do it. We totally can do it. We do custom sizes and custom. Well, the colors. The colors are in the miscellaneous section of our website, and you can any color that you can see there, we can make into any size sleeve that you want, no extra cost. Well, there's still 4 people kicking around. I don't think I'm going to last much longer. For those of you who weren't here at the start of the stream, it went terribly. I'm going to have to delete this, I think, and do a proper video at some point. I'm just trying to put some sleeves away here. hhkb. Here, Steph.
What's in one bag?
Oh, what bag do you need then?
The taller bag.
Is it this one?
Should be wider. It should be taller.
Then it's probably this one?
Yep. You're not allowed to play with this stuff. Bring up my whole office. Oh no, but that was a Leopold as well. So that's the right sleeve for the Leopold.
Oh, shit, it was on the... Here, this is the hhkb, is the wrong one then. Oh, what am I gonna do about these failing stream stuff? Teal Leopold.
I don't know, it has to do with Windows, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm increasingly frustrated by Windows.
Do you need Windows or can you make this?
Can I do this in Linux? That's the next question.
Yeah.
I don't know. Because I can't control it. It's like it's its own beast. It wants to do its own thing.
You can't like break it and just install the bare minimum to make Windows work.
It doesn't matter. It's its own beast. The real problem that I'm having is the wireless card. It wouldn't.
You got a new one.
Yeah, I got a new one, but the old one continues to connect, even though I disabled it.
You pull it out?
I'm gonna have to pull it out. I am error. Hey, buddy. Yeah, already. No, guys, I'm going to bed. It's midnight. You've just turned up late to a sleeve differentiation hhkb versus poker sleeve shebang. It was amazing, but it's over. hhkb. It's awesome that you guys came by. Oh yeah, one question. I can totally answer one question. I know. Don't worry about it. This isn't a real stream thing. I just did it to answer one question that somebody had about it. How many Frosties do you have left? 8, and they're going fast. That's the truth. We've sold 2 in 2 days. We contacted Epiphany, and he's not returning our emails. I would say if you...
Yes. Relax. We just sent it to new email.
We just sent a second email today. We're trying to restock, but I don't know how long it's going to take. And if you're seriously, if you're thinking about it, uh, okay, another question. Ergodox sleeves, do they exist? Yes, they exist.
There's one on the bottom, the digital word.
Digital Warrior Ergodox sleeve. Well, what do you know? Can they hold both, or is one smaller? Okay, I'm trying to order in the next few days. Okay, yeah. This is the Ergodox sleeve.
So it's in the same style as our other sleeves with the drawstring at both or opposite ends at the top of each bag, but these bags are joined together.
So I'm just struggling with my mouse a little bit here. It's not coming to where I want it to be. Do you see that? Okay, so what's that? Flip it over this way.
Yeah. So you've got the ties on each end, and then you've got the middle bit is got stitching through it, so they won't fall through to each other. And you can put one half in one end and one half in the other end, and then you just drawstring both sides and flip it the other way.
Flip it the other way.
And then you just tie the two ends together if you want it that way. Or we've left it so that if you wanted it flatter, if you were doing something else with it, then you could leave it open and flat as well.
Like in your briefcase.
If you had that on the briefcase. So same style as all of our other sleeves, same fabric, same fleece lining, but it's just got the double ended version so that you can fit, one on each end. And the other neat thing is if you have a cable bag, one of our cable bags, it actually fits right in the middle, and fold over. It doesn't. You can either loop the little cord through one of the cinches or not.
I'm definitely buying one after I build this RDs op. So you know, we very rarely keep them in stock. So just remember to give Steph a couple days warning. These ones take about.
These ones are made to order, and that's what they say on the website. So you just order any color you want, and it takes me a couple days to make them, but you can still go ahead and order any of the colors that you want, and we just make them to order. As they become more in demand, then we'll start to have a few more in stock. This is the only one as a one that's in stock so that we can show people what it actually looks like.
Yeah. But yeah, they're
available now on the website. It just takes a couple to make.
RD's op says, thanks, Steph. That is really cool.
Awesome. Thank you.
Cool. So the hhkb is slightly wider and can hold a poker as well. Yes. Do you want me to go through it again? I can do it in, this time I'll do it even quicker than I did it last time, but let me just show you quickly how the two are different. And this time I'm actually going to start recording it. Let's see what happens when I record it as well. Okay. So here we have the Poker 3, here we have the hhkb. If I line them up side by side like this, you can see that the hhkb is wider than the Poker 3. You see, it's just a little bit wider. Now, this Poker 3 is on the Tex base, but I happen to have a Poker 3 base here, just so you can see. This is an actual Poker 3 base, and it's a little thinner at the front and a little thicker at the back, but only just a little bit. Not anything like this, which is quite a bit wider. And we have this kind of design principle where we want everything to fit perfectly inside. And I'm just going to show you exactly what that means as we start to do these things. So if I pull out a poker sleeve, I'm going to pull out this key line poker sleeve. There's a key line poker sleeve. Oh, sorry, I'm just seeing that there's another question. Thanks, I am Aaron. You have a great night too. That's the poker sleeve. Now I'm pulling out an hhkb sleeve. Let's pull this one out because it's a pretty one. Okay. Now, what you can see here from the tags is that the size of the sleeves is actually quite a bit different. It's 5.75 inches on the poker sleeve and 6.5 inches on the hhkb sleeve. So this sleeve is quite a bit wider. The reason it is we don't want any of the topre keys to be forced into a depressed state over a period of time. So we've made this sleeve fit a little baggier, like an extra large when you really need a large kind of thing. It's not really baggy, it's just a little bit baggy. The Poker 3 sleeve is much more fit to the Poker 3. And just to give you a quick demo, I'll show you exactly what that means. When you take the Poker 3 and put it inside the Poker sleeve, you can see that it goes in nice and smooth, no problems. There's just a little bit of space on the side, so it floats in, no problem. Even if you had tall keycaps like SAs, no problem, slides in and out. On the hhkb and the hhkb size sleeve, you can see that the hhkb is a little bit wider this sleeve, and it just slides right in there, no problems whatsoever. And again, it's the perfect fit for an hhkb. Now, let's say you bought the Poker 3 sleeve for your hhkb. What does that look like? It looks like this. So it's not as easy to get it into the bag at first. You just gotta like force that corner in. And when it slides in, it's a little tighter. And when you push on this key in the corner, it's definitely depressed. There's no bounce back happening in that key in the corner. So it's just a bit snug. That's why it's a better fit in the hhkb sleeve. Now, if you put the poker into the hhkb sleeve, you'll see that there's just a little bit of extra room. You can see here, there's just a little bit of extra room on that top end. So that's the difference. So if you have an hhkb and you're thinking about getting one sleeve, you definitely want to get the hhkb sleeve. Cool. Any other questions, Woody? The lag on this video is pretty severe, so actually it's just going to be a few seconds before you are able to answer. Yeah, I think I'd get the hhkb one for that reason. Absolutely. If you're only going to get one, if you're going to start with one, definitely get the hhkb sleeve. It totally fits the poker, it totally works with the poker. It's just not quite as tailored fit. That's why we have two sleeves in the 60% range as opposed to other people who only have one sleeve that fits both sizes. We wanted it to be perfect. If this is your end game and this is the only one you're going to buy, then you want a poker. If the hhkb is your end game, you don't want something that's a little too tight for it, a little too snug. You want it to be perfect. Oh, I should flip these around. You want the sleeve that's perfectly made for it. That's why we've done two sizes. Cool. I mean, I love keyboards. I know you guys love keyboards. That's why we do all this craziness. So if you're gonna be crazy, you might as well, make sure you got a sleeve that works. And if you're gonna get an hhkb, Artie's up. Thank you so much, Pete. Have a wonderful night. Thank you, Woody. Unfortunately, I think I'm gonna just upload this second half of the video. I'll stop recording this and then pull it out from wherever it's hidden on the computer at a later date. But that's essentially the difference between the two. And if you find that there's a sleeve color or size that's not available, like you want the red check for a poker, it's not on the website, just email us at oneupkeyboards@gmail.com and we'll totally sort that out. Absolutely, we sort that out. It's free. There's no charges for weird size keyboards or for different colors that you can't currently see. That's all included. It's all the same. Well, I'm going to end this like it's a regular video for me so that I can take this footage. Thanks very much for watching, guys. If you... Oh, one more question. No problem, man. No problem. For you, anything. Raspberry Pi 3 video soon? Yes. As soon as I can get my hands on one. I've got a Raspberry Pi Zero video coming up. Oh, dropped it. It was supposed to be this weekend, but I'm actually going to be in Chicago this coming weekend. So it'll be the weekend after. I'll do a Raspberry Pi 3 video. A Raspberry Pi Zero video. And I'll do a Raspberry Pi 3 as soon as I get my hands on them. But I'm very excited about it. Rest assured. Very excited. I'm going to do a live stream with Raspberry Pi Zeros. That is the plan. Cool. I'm going to put these two sleeves away. Yeah, I mean, the Raspberry Pi 3, awesome, amazing that it came out today. Unfortunately, I woke up in the Eastern time zone, and by the time I got to the computer, they were all sold out everywhere. So I'll have to wait until the next go around. I was saying earlier, it's a bit of a shame that, I finally get my hands on a couple of Zeros to play with, and the next day Raspberry Pi 3 comes out. So I'm going to be making Zero videos, and they still won't have caught up yet, but that's okay. Cool. Well, thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share the video. If you have any questions, please ask them in the comment section below. Sorry, Andy. Artie, your question came a little bit late. That's how that works, though, right? What, did they release something just after? That was the whole thing with Raspberry Pis when they first came out. They said they weren't going to release them every 6 months. They said they were going to wait and do an off cycle so it was longer and slower so that they weren't in like a technology rush. That would be their differentiating point. And it's just a shame they didn't get a chance to stick to that. Now they're kind of in this rush to get one out that's fast enough. But that's cool. I don't mind. I mean, I love the damn things. And I've got so many projects going around that use them. And I've just applied today to do a YouTube week-long seminar to learn how to up my production values and all that and take better care of you guys. So hopefully I'll be accepted for that and we'll get a chance to do it. Thank you again, guys. Good night. If you have any questions, post them in the comment section below. Anything you want to give me a high five for, when you see me in the street, give me a high five, and we'll talk again soon. Thanks, guys.